There once lived a little town. This town was always festive. Snow always fell. The houses and trees were always decorated. The folk of the town were always cheerful and merry. This town was a happy town that was often attacked by evil, deadly monsters. However, the town was always protected by a man, a good man. A man who loved the people of the town, and the town loved him. One of these residents was a boy who developed a bond with the old man. Together they lived their lives in the town known as Christmas. During their lives they met someone who helped change their town for the better. A goat.
I'll see you later, Mum.
Just make sure you have your coat on. You know this time of year can catch you a cold.
Yes, Mum. I've got it. Bye!
Have fun!
Oi, Barnable! Want to play with us?
Later, Rosha. I won't be too long. I just want to give a gift.
Hello, Barnable.
Doctor! Anything big happen?
Oh, just the usual.
Very, very, very busy then.
Maybe a bit busier than that.
Is there Cybermen around?
Actually, the Cybermen have been a little quiet. So, if you see any of them around, you let me know.
I will.
Anyways, how have you been, Barnable? I hope your day didn't involve any boredom or danger. There's a tiny little gap in between those two, and hopefully you found a lane there.
I did, luckily enough. I was making something today. Something for you.
Oh, for me? Oh, go on then, Barnable. Oh, look at this, it's a doll of me, a wooden doctor. And look at it, oh, you gave me leaves for the hair. You are a genius, Barnable.
And I used paint to create your outfit.
Wait a minute. Why is there silver in my hair? Did you have a paint spillage?
Oi, you're getting old, mister.
I am not. I'll have you know that I'm only a couple thousand years old, but I've never had any grey hair in my life. Well, there may have been one or two bodies that were a bit on the older side, but that's besides the point. I think I see some snowflakes in your eyes blocking your sight, Barnable.
No way. I think your eyes are getting old. Can eyes go grey too? I hope you like it. If not, I can make a new one.
No, Barnable, I love it! Thank you, it's perfect. I'll just remove that silver leaf when you're not looking.
Hey, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Here, I actually made you something too. Give me a minute. It's
a dog?
No, It's not a dog. It's a goat. It's going to be in my story tonight. Are you coming?
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Is everyone all ready for the story time? Good. I shall begin. I went to a place called Sweden. It's a lovely place. It gets snow just like us, and just like us, Sweden celebrates Christmas.
Do they have to fight Daleks in the Mara as well?
Luckily not, Rosha. Well, actually, there was that one incident in 1861, but anyways, that's a different story for a different Christmas. In the planet year of, 2016? Yes, 2016. I went to a beautiful place in Sweden with Amy and Rory. You all know Amy and Rory by now, and we saw a beauty. Standing before us at 42.5 feet tall and weighing 3.6 tons was a goat. He's not a real goat. The Gävle Goat, that's what they called him, named after the city of birth. He's built with a big large frame made out of wood from Sweden pine. Over 1,600 metres were used to hold him together. And to top it all off, he wore a bright, shining golden straw coat. That straw took a whole truck to be moved. You know, one of those large machines that moves itself with its 4 wheels and has a big large shelf at the back of it. And this wasn't his only Christmas, no. This town had built him every year for 50 years and continued to build him to this day. He has a simple part to play. He watches over the town. He's the spotlight of the town, the highlight of the area every Christmas. He may not do much, but his presence is always felt. Thank you. Mwah. I hope you liked that one. Do you all like the goat? Yes, I love the wooden boy too, and so does the folks that live near him. He means so much to the Swedish dwellers. His role is the supply of warmth and community that he provides to the area with his presence alone. It's roles like these that make monuments like him so significant. He stands with love and care. So, that's tonight's story told. Now who's up for some football?
The old man told the children of the goat, and among the children was a young boy, a boy who took in all the words that the man delivered. He soon came to realize that this goat was not only an aesthetic pleasure, he was something to care for, almost like a friend, almost like a family member.
Barnable, splendid to see you. Sorry for being so abrupt. I was dealing once again with a few Cybermen. Stubborn pests.
It's okay. I just wanted to ask you something.
Of course. What do you need?
Well, I really enjoyed that story you told last night. The one about the Gävle Goat.
Oh, good. That's good.
And I really like the goat from what you told us about him.
So do I. He's a rather lovely fellow, isn't he?
Exactly. Which is why...
Oh, go on, Barnable, say it. Don't be afraid. I want to hear it.
I thought it would be nice to build our own goat. A goat for the town. I thought it would be nice to have. It can protect us.
Our own goat. Marvellous, Barnable, marvellous! I love it.
And we can build it just like the people of Sweden built it.
We better get started then.
Now?
Of course now, Barnable. It isn't going to build itself. We've got to let the rest of the town know. They'll love it. It's going to be another splendid Christmas.
And so the old man announced to the town the plans for this Christmas. Their new wooden goat. The children cheered and the adults chuckled. The people of the town all came together for this one goat. One goat that meant the whole universe to them. As they crafted his wooden skeleton, kept him together with rope and wire, and gave him his straw coat, a bond grew between the town and this goat. It wasn't every day that they would all bring to life a monument of this size and with this amount of love. And when they finished building him, that bond only grew deeper.
He is completed! Oh, well done, everyone. It all came together so wonderfully. He looks beautiful. Truly, truly he does.
I think it should be called Gävle. Name him after the Gävle Goat from the story the doctor told us about.
That's a great idea, Barnable. You should tell them.
No, Rosha, you can.
But it's your idea.
I know, but you can tell them.
Fine. Barnable has a suggestion.
Rosha.
Oh, come on, Barnable. You can thank me later.
Well, go on, Barnable. Don't be afraid. We'd all love to hear it.
Well, I was thinking along the lines of Gävle. Name him after where he originated from.
Oh, I love it! Is there any objections? No, I didn't think so. Splendid! Gävle he is then now. How about a Christmas carol for our new town member?
Hello, Gävle. It's me, Barnable. Just coming back again to see how you're doing. I've been doing good. I've been doing a bit more writing, which was fun. The town is the same way as it usually is, as you can see. I know you're really tall and strong. You'll keep all those monsters away. You're really good to the town and me. I hope the town's been good to you. I hope I've been good to you. I wonder what you're thinking about at the moment. You stand there and protect us. I always wonder if you ever get bored. It's why I come and see you every day. Just to check up on you, you know? You're my friend. You're family to me and to everyone else. I hope you know that. I'd better go, but it's lovely talking to you again. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, Gävle, and thank you for everything, for always being here.
The little boy visited Gävle every day. Every day he would chat with Gävle. Every day he would check up on Gävle. The town would constantly plant flowers and decorate the goat to keep him looking beautiful. A few months passed, and everything was well.
Gävle, it's me again, Barnable. I'm just coming in again to check how you are. I hope you're...
Barnable, can you hear me? Barnable! Barnable!
Mum?
Barnable! My boy, oh my boy! I thought you... matter now. You're okay, and that's all that matters. Just... Barnable, I want you to be safe. Stay inside and rest for the next few days. I know the doctor said he has dealt with those inhuman pieces of metal, but just to be on the safe side. Just for me, okay?
Did the Cybermen attack?
They did. They tried to invade us again. The doctor was able to deal with them after the explosion, and...
What about Gävle? Is he okay?
Barnable. The explosion, it destroyed him. I'm sorry. After the Cybermen were dealt with, the whole town decorated him with twilight blooms, and we sang a few carols for him. For Gävle.
Gävle.
You should be resting. Does your mother know you're out?
She doesn't. She wouldn't have let me out if I asked. She would have wanted me to take it easy.
Oh, maybe she's right.
But I needed to see him.
I'm sorry that I couldn't save him, Barnable.
It doesn't matter now. I don't know why I'm crying over some stupid pieces of wood.
Hey, Gävle was a lot more than that, you hear me? A lot more than that. Look at your reaction now. The town's reaction was the exact same way last night, and today. We mourn together. That tells me Gävle is so much more than a piece of wood. He became part of the town. We brought life to him, and in a way, he brought more life to us all. So don't ever feel embarrassed to let it out. Come here.
We should never have built him in the first place. We should have known this was going to happen anyways.
Perhaps it was inevitable. But that doesn't mean it was pointless. Many people in the town saw all of this happening one day, but we built him anyway. Because we loved him.
I just... Why did they have to destroy him? He didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't in their way. Why?
Because, Barnable, Gävle scared them. They thought he was a weapon.
I hate them so much. I miss him, Doctor.
You know, we can put him together again.
What's the point? He'll get destroyed again.
Barnable, there's something I need to tell you about the Gävle Goat in Sweden. Something I didn't tell all of you that night when I first told the story.
What are you talking about?
When Amy, Rory and I visited the construction and completion of the goat, we also saw its destruction.
Destruction? What happened to it?
Somebody burnt it down, just like our own goat.
Was it the Cybermen too?
No, it wasn't. It was a human.
A human?
Sadly. And he wasn't the only one. For the last 50 years in Sweden, so many Gävle goats were burned or broken down by people. There were some years where the goat survived, but for most of those years, there were people who tore it down.
But why?
Different reasons. Some did it because they thought it would be funny. Some people did it because they just wanted to see a monument with so much admiration burn. I think some of these people choose to ignore or even forget the value of the goat. But the point is that the people of Sweden kept and keep building him again and again. Even with all those years of burning and destruction, they continued to build the goat year after year. And they're still doing it now, as we speak. Those who try to intimidate and destroy will never win, while there are those who stand and never give in. Never give in to the bad people out there, Barnable. There is a point to rebuilding our boy right there.
Wouldn't the rest of the town think it would be a waste of time?
It won't be if the people who create the goat still love him and what he stands for.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Doctor. We'll keep bringing him back again and again. When he falls, we'll help him back up again. We won't give in no matter how much Gävle gets hit.
And with the support and heart of the town, Gävle rose again. And it wasn't the only resurrection. It got destroyed time and time again. Cybermen, Daleks, Sontarans, Crinoids, and other monsters came along to wreak havoc and destroy the monument of the town. But whenever there came a fall, there also came a rise. The town never gave in, and continued and persevered to keep Gävle, their symbol, their friend, their family.
We did an amazing job with building him this time. The coat is a lovely shade of gold.
He looks perfect. I hope he's happy.
Why wouldn't he be?
With all the hits and getting fallen, he might disagree.
He won't, because he's got us here, Barnable. A whole town backing and supporting him whenever he falls.
You're right. Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you, Barnable.
Merry Christmas, Gävle.
And to all, a good night!
The Little Town and the Giant Goat, written by Ciaran Noone, starring Jack Reeves as the 11th Doctor, Elliot Sweet as Barnable, Marcus Coffin as the narrator, Taya Van Dyke as Olivi, and the Oncoming Rainbow as Rosha. The Little Town and the Giant Goat was produced by FlameofTerrasen, Taya Van Dyke and kelog, edited by Sherl, with the cover art by FlameofTerrasen and illustrations by Elliot Sweet.